Southern California in the Inland Empire. I'm the oldest of 3 children, and I was raised in a very religious household. My parents were Jehovah's Witnesses, and I know there was a lot of problems at home. My parents were fighting constantly. My mom had an affair with someone in our church, and that caused my family to just fall apart. My parents split up, and I bounced back and forth from my mom to my dad's house constantly. Every 6 months I was at a new location. I learned that surfing was like a place that I could go escape my everyday life of, parents fighting, and so that's why I think I really grew to love surfing so much. It meant so much to me. I could escape my everyday life. Didn't matter who I was or how popular I was. I was always my own person in the water. It was always up to me, When I was about 22 years old, I was very good at surfing. My surfing was just, it seemed like every week I was progressing, doing some kind of new maneuver, and I was just so much, my love for the sport just grew so much more intensely. I really thought I could go somewhere with it. I was like, I can be someone that makes money being a professional surfer one day. And I had dreams and aspirations that I would be on top one day. I'd be battling up there with Kelly Slater at the time. But then, the accident happened, and it just kind of threw a wrench in everything. My best friend came to the hospital to identify me, and like, oh yeah, that's Bren right there. And so it was 3 days later before anyone in my family or my friends really knew what had happened to me. They kept me in a coma for 3 weeks because the swelling in my head was so great. They didn't want me to damage my brain further. I had smacked my head pretty good. I had a brain injury now. I smacked it right on the back left. It's called my cerebellum, and I damaged the part that controls the speech and fine motor controls, and then the whole right side of my body, because I hit the left side of my brain, didn't work. It was very uncoordinated when I woke up. So the first memory I have of actually being awake and something's wrong with me, that's the first notion I had of that was I woke up in the back of an ambulance being transported from one hospital to another hospital, and I had tubes and I had catheter hooked up to me, and I was in bad shape. I lost a whole lot in the accident. I couldn't walk anymore. I couldn't talk. I had double vision. I couldn't see straight. I knew that this wasn't the end for me. I knew that things would get better ultimately. The rehab I had was for 6 hours a day. It consisted of occupational therapy, physical therapy, vision therapy, and speech therapy. I would have visitors quite a bit in the hospital, and someone had brought me a surfing magazine, and I was flipping through the pages. I remember looking through the pages of the magazine. I was like, I'm gonna be on these waves again one day. I'm gonna surf. As soon as I could, I got back out there. I borrowed an old surfboard. It's actually that green board back there, if you can see it behind me. That was a board I caught my first wave on after my accident. It took me 2 days to actually get a wave and stand up on it and ride it for a little bit. And I was so happy, because you don't even know the feeling you get once you catch your first wave, and it's so amazing. So there I was, back in the same situation. I was working at a sales job and surfing almost every day again. It was great, but I still felt like there was something missing. I didn't really know what it was until I met my wife, and we met on the beach, and we hung out every day for 2 months, and we were married in 2 months. 2 months time from the day we met to the day we got married was a 2 month span. So where I'm at today, I have a great life today. after everything I've been through, I can't believe the way things have turned out. I couldn't have asked for a better situation to be in now. I have a woman I absolutely adore and love with all my heart. We're gonna have a daughter here soon in August, and I still teach surfing. I still teach the greatest thing ever. I mean, I get to teach people the joy of riding a wave the first time, and it's so amazing to be able to put that smile on people's face and be able to connect with them. When you look at them after they ride their wave, they get this look in their eye, and you can tell that they got it. They're hooked now, and they're gonna be surfing for the rest of their life, or as long as they can, as long as possible anyways. But they got bit by the surfing bug.